Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I am here again. Okay, so today we learn the basics of HTML5 and CSS3. So for today I will use the VS Code app. Okay, so VS Code, that is an absolute free app and that's a very good coding app and it's absolutely free. So I recommend you to get that from your browser. Type Visual Studio Code or simply VS Code and download it for free. So VS Code, Visual Studio Code. So when you open it, if you're opening the first time, so you will get welcome to VS Code type of things. Then you have to open a folder. Okay, so like I'll do the open folder here. Then you have to create a folder. Like you can create any folder like new or etc. Okay, so cause I already have some folders, so I had those folders, so the video would not be too much long. I would not have to type everything. Okay, so it's just the basics. So I have this folder. So then after selecting the folder or creating the folder, you have to with your mouse you have to click here. When you get this blue thing, then go to files. When you go to files, here you can write index.html or something. Okay, whatever you write from here, and then .html. Okay, so after that I have also written CSS, but you don't need to know that yet, so we will also do that. So I will create a new here. Okay, something new, cyan.html. Let me open it. So let's start. Okay, so this is so here we have this thing. Okay, you can see this thing. Yeah, so this thing, in the starting you can get this thing. You don't need to type this all. I will show you how to get this, but first like I have, look, if you have written a lot, like you have written a lot, isn't it, and you're getting this so much long and you are in VS Code, you can simply go here to settings, the command palette, and write the toggle word wrap. Okay, I already have it there, but I'll still write it for you. Toggle word wrap. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, you go here, command palette, here's the toggle word wrap. I'll still write it down. Word, W-R-A-P, wrap here. So then click on this, and now look. Yeah, 1 second. So now you can see. So just do that again. Toggle word wrap and look. Yeah, so it comes in like a paragraph. Okay, so firstly we're gonna see what is this thing, okay, and how to write this. So like you have created your file, just to the exclamation mark, you have the exclamation mark here, tap in the exclamation mark, and you'll get this emit abbreviation here. Just click on enter and you'll get this. Okay, so here we get doc type HTML. So what is this doc type? Okay, this exclamation mark, what is this doc type? Doc type here refers to HTML5. Okay, so you need to write this importantly. Then HTML language is English, and then we have this viewport. Viewport means to make your website responsive. Okay, so like I'll show you what do I mean by responsive. Like I'll open another folder here, or simply I'll just choose this one. Yeah, I'll go live. So when you're doing this stuff and you need to go live, then so you have to go to extensions first. If you're using this the first time, go to extensions. Here write live. I've already downloaded it, but I'll still write it. Look, live, SERVER, server. Okay, so this one, tap on this one. Okay, so this has approximately 69,015 lakh 8,649 downloads. Download this, okay, and activate this. Okay, and turn on the auto update. If there is any update, it will be enabled. So when you install this, you automatically will you can go live, and whenever you are like coding, the code will come from here. But the guys who don't have this live server installed, they have to do like this, like they wrote here some code, then they want to view it, so then they view it, and then to get that code, they have to first reload the page, okay? So but if you will download that from the extensions, you don't need to reload it, okay? Yeah, so this is an easy trick. Okay, now we are talking about this. So doc type refers to HTML5, then language English, then this means this meta name viewport. So this means that your site is responsive. Now what do you mean by responsive? Look, I'll show you. Like you can do this inspect, okay? So here's the device options. Yeah, click it one more time. Yeah, so here you get this, and look, it's also saying responsive, okay? So the code which you have written there, that makes our site responsive, okay? And VS Code also makes it. Look, like if we'll do iPhone 14 Pro Max, look, it will look like this on it, okay? Yeah, and then but if we'll do Asus ZenBook Fold something, okay? So it will come like this in it. So that means our site is responsive and it is fit for different kinds of devices, okay? And another example of responsive is that if you will put the size low, look, so you're putting low, so the lines, everything will adjust, okay? Like you're seeing these lines here, they are adjusting, and like that you have sometimes the boxes, etc. Those will adjust. I had those boxes in one slide, I could have shown you, but I have the font size larger. So if you have the font size larger, that's a little complicated thing. So I've not learned that yet. That how to make a site responsive when it is about the text. Okay. So what we are writing here is meta name viewport. This only makes our container tags. Okay. So our container tags will be responsive when you write this. Okay. So now what are those tags which I am saying container tags? Like we have paragraph, okay? So this P, what happened to this? P refers to paragraph tag, okay? And then we have div, div, that is also another paragraph tag, okay? So I hope you understand this. Now I was just showing you this. We don't need this HTML, let's delete it now. Yeah, because we have this now, okay? So I hope you got it. So now, what is this link you might be observing this. I will tell you this in a while. First we will read about this. So what is this? Okay, so these are notes. So sorry. First we'll read about this head, okay? So now the things which are written here, I told you what are that. But this is the data of the data, okay? So in the body, this is the body, look, and this is the end tag of the body. It's here, yeah, okay? So we have the body, and in body we put the things which are visible, okay? But in the head we don't put the things which are visible, but we put the things which are not visible, but they are important to make the site responsive, to make the site work properly, to get the proper HTML5, okay? So this is a lot important, okay? To write this, but this is the data of the data. So the head is not visible, but it is very important. So now let's talk about this title. The title, like if we go again to your website Chrome, so this is, so you can see YESA practice. So I have put in this YESA practice here, year and summative assessment practice, okay? So I have put in this here. So now let's talk about this, okay? So if you want to write some notes or important talks which you don't want the others which are viewing your website to see, okay? So they should not see it, but they are important notes to you. Or to your example, you are coding and now your brother will code it further, but you don't have any phone connection, and that you will go and then he will come to code, okay? So you have to write some important notes. So you can just write it like this green you can see here, they are important notes, okay? So how to write them? We have a shortcut, okay? Yeah, I'll tell you the shortcut of it. So the shortcut is control and slash, okay? So control and slash, and this will get you this. Or if you don't want to do that, okay, so you can simply do like this, look, this, then this, then this and this, and it comes, okay? But on the other hand, on CSS, yeah, we have style.css here, if you do it here like control plus slash, you will get this thing. Okay, so you will not get it as same as this, but you will get it. Okay, so you can also write the notes in the CSS. Okay, so let me just quickly remove this. So now about the index.html. Yeah, let's go back. So these are some notes which I'll read to you. So dog type represents HTML5 version. Yeah, I told you this. HTML was invented in 1990 by Tim Berners-Lee. Wait a second. Yeah, so you should come here, command palette, toggle word wrap. HTML was invented in 1990 by Tim Berners-Lee, okay, who was a scientist in CER in CERN, Switzerland, at the European Laboratory for Particle Physics. Now, this is about who made the HTML language. So now HTML is a non-case sensitive language. So in the earlier days when we did not have HTML5, we had case sensitive. Okay, so the HTML which we have the version before, they were case sensitive. Like I will show you a live example here of case sensitive. Okay, so let me go down. I'll write, look, I'll write h1. This is in small. Okay, hello world. Okay, yeah, so you can see. Yeah, h1, I'll teach you what's the h1. Okay, you just don't worry from that. Wait for a second. Yeah, I'm writing it here, as you can see. So h1, I've written the h in small letters. Okay, now but I'll now write in h1 in capital letters and write hello world. Yeah, so now if we go here, see, if you have installed a live server, now it will automatically come here. Okay, whatever you have written. Wait a second, what is this? This, yeah, let's cross this. So this is what we are doing. Yeah, look, hello world. So these two, this one is the small letter one and this one is the capital letter one. You can see both of them are same, no errors, nothing. Okay, so and both of them are visible. So that means these are non-case sensitive. So I will write here, look. So in case sensitive, we need to write letters in their actual form of capital and small letters. Okay, so I hope you are understanding this. LETTERS. Yeah, so this is coming here because you have turned on this toggle word wrap. Okay, so you should turn on that so that it will come like this and not cause chaos. Okay, so in case sensitive, like in before we had h1 and the h should be capital. If you would write a small h, there would be errors and it would not work. Okay, but today it is case sensitive. Okay, it is non-case sensitive. Like if you have h1 here, okay, which is small h, but in the ending tag you will put a capital H. Okay, capital H, and now you will check what has happened. Nothing, it's the same. Okay, so nothing happens. So that means this is non-case sensitive. So this is very helpful for programmers. Now we go back up. So these green things, you can see these green things. Yeah, these are called comments, as I already told you. So now we'll talk about paragraph. In paragraph, we can write the paragraph in 4 ways. So I'll come on Chrome and show you. So this is paragraph left align. This is paragraph right align. Okay, this is paragraph justify align. Okay, align justify, and this one here is the paragraph center align. Okay, so you can align these in 4 ways: left, right, justify, and center. Okay, so as easy as it is. Yeah, let me refresh this. Yeah, let me go on. Okay, so we learned about the this p tag. Let's learn about the br tag. Br tag is very simple. Okay, so br, by br you mean break line. Okay, look, br tag is a tag which breaks a line. So like here, if I go here, I'll show you. So like an example here, look, here we have this space, okay? So this is done by BR tag, okay? So it has, the BR tag here has created a gap, so it has broke the line, okay? Yeah. Now let's learn something else. So now paragraph. Now CSS, okay? Now here we'll start our CSS. So CSS, we can place CSS in 3 ways, okay? So the first way is internal. In internal, we write CSS up here, okay? Not below the body, up from the body, okay? This body tag. We can write it here, okay? So we can write style. So you have to write style. Yeah, and then you can write the other things which you have to do, okay? Sorry. Yeah, when you write style, then you can do the paragraph tag, this, that, okay? Class, this, that, okay? I'll show you that everything. So I'll not be showing that here. I'll be showing inline and external external CSS. So look, the second type is inline CSS. Inline CSS is like this. Okay, so look, paragraph, style, font size larger. So style refers here to CSS. Look, contains CSS styling declarations to be applied to the element. Okay, so this is style here refers to CSS, and font size larger. So we are using CSS in a tag. So that is called inline. Inline. Okay. I hope you understood. Now we come to another tag which is HR tag. In HR tag, HR actually means horizontal line, okay? HR means horizontal line. So as I come here, look, this horizontal line, this horizontal line, this, okay? So these are the horizontal lines. Now, as we come forward, so we have 6 types of headings in HTML. Now we have HN, okay? So we have HN. H means headings and N means numbers from 1 to 6. That means H1, H2, H3, H4 and H5 and H6, like you can see here, okay? So these refer to headings. Like H1 is the most largest heading. Look, I'll show you that. Yeah. So look, hello world H1, okay? So H1 is the most largest heading. H2 is smaller than that, H3 is smaller than that, H4 is smaller than that, H5 is smaller than that, and H6 is smaller than that. So these are the different headings in HTML, okay? So we have completed this file, but now I'll show you this style.css. I have written a very less in it, okay? So style.css. So paragraph tags, all the paragraph tags you might have seen. Look here in the side. All the paragraph tags are just here, okay? So they all are a little bit bolder and they are also a little bit italic, isn't it? Italic, yeah. So they are all by this external CSS I have done, okay? So I have written, look, I will write this thing again for you. Look, you have to write P paragraph and then do like this. So font size, okay? So you can write font size like larger, okay? Or yeah, larger, L, larger. Then font style, okay? So font style you can write italic, okay? You can even write this. And then the font weight. Then comes one font weight. Yeah, here it is. Font weight we can do bolder, okay? BOLLDER, bolder, okay? So now you will see here, if you go back, look, here it is. Our paragraph tags are now italic and bolder, okay? Have I done something wrong here? Oh, 1 second. No, it's alright. Stop this here. Yeah, so 1 second. Let's close this. Yeah, and port. index.html. Now let's go live again. Yeah, okay, so now you can see this. They are, yeah, just a second please. Yeah, my bad. Italic and larger and bolder. Okay, so now we have finished. I have finished it explaining you this file. Now I'll explain you another file. Okay, so you can 1 second wait. HTML. Yeah, so there's this one. But yeah, now I'm gonna teach you this. Okay, and here, then come here. Yeah. So now let me start. So I told you the doc type, everything. Okay. So now, yeah. In the previous also there was this. Okay, rel slide c prefer. So that links this file to this. Okay. So now look, if we go live to this now, yeah, and if we stop this, yeah. So look, this is the second thing which I have to explain to you. But if I do one thing, if I remove this, look, this style.css, I've written a lot in it. Okay, so the style will come. But if I just remove this thing, yeah, and now come here, all that CSS is gone. Can you see this? Yeah, you just saw so much CSS there, so much color. Now it's all gone because this index.html, the HTML tag does not know what to do. Okay, so the HTML tag will only show itself, not the CSS tag, this. Okay, so if you want to also show the CSS, so first you have to link. Okay, so I'll do so link, write link, and in the emit abbreviation it is coming, just click enter and you will get this. Okay, link rel slide seed href. Now write the name of your CSS file. Okay, so I have style.css. Yeah, here it comes, enter, and yeah, I got it. Kaboom. But now if you want to view it, you have to do you have to press Control and click it. Okay, so you can see it, or you can simply go from here. Okay, yeah. So now if you go back, you can see this here. Okay, so this our CSS, everything has come back. So let me start now explaining you this. So I have already told you these are the comments, and now we have ID. Okay, so as I told you, we can use CSS in 3 ways: internal, inline, and external. But here we have ID. Okay, so as you can see here, I have put this paragraph tag IDSP. Okay, so I have keeping it SP. So ID means if you want to put style, that means if you want to put CSS on a particular container tag. Okay, so only on a particular container tag. And then comes the class. The class means if you want to put in a group of tags. Okay, so that is the class. And in a group of tags you want to put, so the class will work for it. Now as we have SP here, if I write SP for this too, look, SP for this, SP, okay, it will show an error. It will not show error, but it will not happen because the ID cannot well be same. Okay, so we need to change this to SP2 or whatever other name. Okay, but the class can be same. Look, the class can be same. So I'll again go to here, toggle word wrap, yeah, for this. So this is the lorem, the dummy text. Okay, so you can use that if you want to just have a dummy text. Okay, yeah. So now I have used the ID and SP. Okay, in the div tag I have not used anything, but there is a little bit there from that. So I have just done this ID and class. Okay, here. Now if I go to my style.css, let me start here. So the BCA class. Okay, so I have a BCA class. Under the BCA class, look, 1, 2. Okay, so 2 container tags come under my BCA class. Okay, so as we come again here, we show ID by this hashtag. Okay, and we show class by this small dot. So as I'm coming here, we are showing class BCA. So we just don't write the class, we show a dot, okay, dot BCA. So its border is 5 pixel, okay, orange, we did 60%, okay. You can keep anything here. I've written this on my own. Now if you go here and see it, so it is for the class BCA, okay. Yeah. So now I will explain you. I am sure you haven't got this class and this yet. So now I'll explain you, okay. So if you're a student, example, you are in your class, okay, your roll number is 39, okay, 39. So in your class only you can have the roll number 39. Anyone else cannot have the roll number 39. But if you are in class example 6 red, okay, so a number of students like 50, 60, 70 students can be in class 6 red. So a class can have multiple people, but a ID is like a roll number. Only one person can have it. So only one tag can have it, okay. So I hope you have understood it now nicely. So look, this is the class BCA. I have put this here so that we don't have any confusion. So look, it is having this, which I put in CSS, and this is also having. So now let me explain you more. Let me go in style of CSS. Then the SP3. So this dot, which is showing the dot means class. Hashtag means ID. Okay. So look, SP3. Okay, ID is equal to SP3. So it knows that we are talking about some ID. So if we check the SP3. What is the SP3? SP3 is this. Look, what does the SP3 have? SP3 has 3 pixels solid red. So you can see it's 3 pixels solid red. Okay. So you can look here. So like this, you can add the external CSS to many files. So now, like we have this paragraph. So all the paragraph tags, all the paragraph tags we have, that will have this, okay, border pixel, which I have written here. Like you can see all the paragraph tags. These are all the paragraph tags. This is one paragraph tag, but this will not have. This is also a paragraph tag, but this will not have because this is coming under the external CSS. So it already has a CSS on it, okay. Yeah. And then we have all the div, okay. So the div is this one. So we do have the blue thing here, okay. So this is the div. Now I'm going to show you more about the div here. That look, we only have one div, okay, but we can extend the div. Okay, let me get some more div tags. Yeah, div and lorem. Yeah, example, we get some 3-4 divs. Div lorem. Okay, so I'm just adding some random of these. Yeah, div lorem. So example, now we got 4 of the lorems, isn't it? Of the div tags. So now let's go here. So see, it has applied for all of these. Can you see this? So the CSS has applied for all of these. So and another file comes end with it. Okay, so if you are doing this, remember to go to the extensions and install this live server. And if you're doing like me, the style.css and index or HTML and CSS, don't forget to link it up. Okay, so here's the link. Okay, don't forget. I'll type it again, which is LINK. So the abbreviation will give you, just enter and write your file. Okay, so I hope you like my video. Thank you and stay tuned on Digital Megatrends for more videos. Until next time, Ma Salama.